everybody, I'm here in Greenville with, I'm sure all of you know very well, the OG when it comes to mulching on YouTube.
It's John with Upstate Brush Control.
There you go.
There we go.
So, John has probably forgotten more about mulching than I'll ever know. So, it's great to come up here and, you know, spend a couple days with him, because I just learned so much from him, just about business and equipment and life and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm gonna be here today and tomorrow, and I'll show you guys really quick what we got. So, John, what are we doing? We're basically clearing this house lot.
Yep, clearing the house lot for a slab house that's gonna be going up on this hill. So we got a bunch of overgrowth vegetation, and we don't want to mulch in the future front yard, because we're gonna end up with stumps and roots and all the mulch and all that kind of stuff. So he wants a nice clean front yard. So Davin's gonna start here in the front, plucking all this material out, working our way to the back of the property. And then we're gonna stack it all up and grind it back there. Some of the stuff we will end up hauling off. There's some bigger trees and stumps we will end up hauling off. But all this little scrub stuff, these little pines, we're gonna throw it in the back in a lay down area and mulch it up.
So that's it, guys. It's not anything super duper complicated. We do have some dirt work to do. We'll see if we get to that tomorrow based on how much clearing we get done. There's gonna be some grading. We gotta take some of the high side. The lot kind of goes back up this way. That's got to be cut down, pushed forward for some fill. We got to cut in a driveway. There's a lot of stuff to do. So I guess the best thing to do is just get to it.
All right,
let's rock and roll.
He's gonna hop in the 210 here.
Yeah, never run a machine this big, so this will be interesting. Luckily we found a pattern changer in it to run my goofy backhoe style. So that's what I learned on, was a backhoe, and so that's what I run. So we found that, and so I'm not gonna make an idiot out of myself, and hopefully start ripping these trees out.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I'm not gonna pull a Kleeman. We're not gonna pull a Kleeman today. I didn't pull one with Sam. I'm keeping my streak alive. I'm not gonna break anything. All right. John's already broke the lap bar in the ASV.
Yeah. I hit my head on it. I was like, what in the world? The stupid lap bar wouldn't stay up. It broke. We'll fix that another day, I'm sure.
So we're having a good start to the morning, so let's keep it going. having a blade in the front to kind of lock me in place on the Mini. This thing doesn't have that, so it kind of rocks it around a little bit more than what I'm used to, and the thumb rocker is backwards compared to what I'm used to. But other than that, I like it. This thing's just ripping this stuff out of the ground. So let's just keep going. Grinding them up. We are making good progress. Just trying to let him work some of that material out of the way so I can take down these two trees right here. All right, we are making good progress. I pretty much cleared this out all the way back to the corner back there, just kind of windrowed up all this material right here. I'm gonna start clearing out that corner and taking John some of this material so he can start grinding it down with the 120. And we had to track it back down here. John left me in a machine with no go-go juice. So we had to put some fuel in her, and
we got you taken care of.
Yeah.
We're out of the wreck.
I was like, I got in this thing, I'm boogieing, and I looked down, I was like, this thing's about out of fuel. Thank God I had a low fuel indicator and started beeping at me. But we're getting it done. All right, we just got back from a quick bite of lunch, and we are making progress. Got most of all the stuff that I'd windrowed up right here ground up. John's been chewing it up before lunch with the ASV. I've been feeding him with the Kobelco. So we're gonna swap out. I'm gonna give John a break out of the skid steer for a bit, let him tear some stuff up with the Excavator, and I'm gonna hop in the 120. I've never run this Bullhog before, so I'm interested to run that. It operates, because of the way it's designed and angled, it just operates a slightly bit different than the Prenoth, but they all do the same thing. They turn trees into little bitty pieces. So I'm gonna just kind of get a few tips and tricks from John really quick on that. And we got a lot of brush to chew up, so that's what we're gonna get to now. RT-120 hooked up to the Bullhog, Fecon Bullhog, and I will say, so I've just been running it for about 15 minutes, and I will say this thing eats. I'm very impressed with it. It is eating this material up. John has always said this was more of a low speed, higher torque head, but man, it seems like it spins pretty fast. And it's going through this material very easily. And that's a good sized pine right there. Probably 6 inches at least. Yeah. And we're getting it done. Still be a piece back there behind the machine. Find out. Yeah, a little small piece. Yeah. It's got really good speed too, a lot better than what I thought. It's really not stalling out on me hardly at all in this material, and I'm very impressed with it, extremely so. Probably recovers a little quicker than this, but this thing does really good in this thick material. This thing spits some chunks too. Woo! It will throw a chunk. I got very lucky with the tripod on a couple of pieces. Make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see it. Running at about 44 gallons a minute. I typically run my pre-nog at like 42 or 43, so it's about the same. I think 1 gallon difference doesn't make it. 1 or 2 gallons difference ain't gonna make a huge difference. There's John right there with another big stack of wood for me, bringing it in with the 210. That Kobelco was fun to run, man. That was fun. grinding it up here on the back side of the property. Because we can just lose it all back here. It's not going to hurt anything as far as the footprint of the house or the driveway or anything. And he's trying to keep this whole back part, I think, mostly natural anyway. So if we got a big mulch pile back here, it's not going to hurt anything. Really glad to be able to come up here and help John for a couple days. I know him being a one-man band now with his guys being gone, that's been a bit of an adjustment, but that's been my life since day one for the most part with my business, other than my dad helping me here and there when I need him. So, and landscaper Greg helping me as well, and Armando, but most days it's just me. And I was just glad that John let me come up here and hang out with him for a couple days. Trust me to run his equipment and help him out. That means a lot to me. Just goes to show you the type of guy that he is. And just the kind of guy that would just give you the shirt off his back, you know, to help you out. Oh, that almost got in the tripod. Oh, that one did. Didn't knock it over though. So, just want to give a quick shout out to John and his family, and also his brother, John's brother Dave. Thank you for letting me stay at your home. He's letting me stay in this little barn dominium behind the house. It's a really nice little barn with a little one-bedroom pull-out couch with a bathroom and everything, and a kitchenette. It's nice, and I couldn't be more appreciative and thankful for them for letting me do that. John and his wife and his brother have really just opened their hearts and their family and their home to me, and I couldn't be more appreciative of that. So we're just grinding it up. This is literally the daily grind. People talk about the daily grind. Well, this is what me and John do. We literally grind. We grind it up. But yeah, really liking this little bullhog right here. It's the same width as my pre-knock. It's about 60 inches wide across the drum, so it's about the same actual width. No real difference there. I think the Bullhog drum is a little bit bigger in diameter. It's a little bit bigger drum, but width-wise, they're about the same. Trying to pull some of this material back. There we go. Trying to get that pine tree to come back to me. It won't come back. Alright, I'm not going to mess with that anymore. The rest of the video. We've got a lot more to do. Oh, you're a mess. Hi. Let me get you cleaned off. So I need to pull this brush out of here really quick because it's kind of between these trees. So I got the E45, but it's in excavator pattern, and I run backhoe pattern. I don't know where the pattern changer is on it, so I'm going to try to do this very gently and just move this stuff. So if this looks messed up, that's why. All right, scratch everything I just said. I just found the pattern changer, so we're good to go. All right, we are making progress. Just got a good bit of time lapse done, getting all this stuff out. John's gonna hop in the Bobcat. Oh, it should, did I screw it up? Is it not on? Oh, I know I turned it. Maybe I turned it too much.
There we go, let's try that.
Okay.
Oh, there you left me, Hank.
No, I wasn't gonna do that to you. I switched the pattern back, but I guess I turned it too far and switched it back again, so oh well. All right, so I'm gonna hop in the 210, and we're gonna work our way down this line, start clearing out some more of this, transferring up here to the top of this hill where we've got our mulch pile, and keep kicking butt. So let's get to it. All right, everybody, that's our day today. We pulled all the equipment up in here. We got a good bit done. I don't know how much this is acreage wise, but
we probably got about a little over half acre.
that's kind of where I thought. But
yeah, it's about 3/4 acre what we're clearing. So
okay,
we got about 3/4 of
the fact that we got it all ground, you know, most of it ground up except for this pile right here and this little bit, the Fecon was eating it.
We're gonna sharpen her up tomorrow, and hopefully she'll cut a little faster.
Yeah, she cut it faster tomorrow with sharp teeth.
Oh yeah. She's a little dull.
Yeah. And you know, like, you're interesting because I don't, like where I'm at, you never see anybody clear like this where I'm at. And I think this is like such an interesting way to clear. And I think to me, if you're in a place where you can't burn, you know, like where you guys are at, and there's a lot of places where I'm at too, you can't burn, especially in the summertime because it just gets so hot and stuff like that. The money you're saving with the debris removal, you know, you got time, fuel, plus wherever you're taking it's charging you to get rid of it. To grind it up on the back side of the site and just cover it over with topsoil. You know, you would think that's expensive, but as fast as you can grind it up, I mean, we were going through it pretty quick, you know.
Yeah, it's a good way to get rid of it. And like you were saying, the cost, you know, you got to pay dump fees, you got to pay trucking fees, all that stuff. You either pay all those or you pay to mulch it. And what I have found, I'd rather just mulch it and be done with it here. You know, I haven't actually figured it out which is cheaper or more efficient. This is probably faster and cheaper.
Yeah.
But
and then you got turnaround time. Like if you've got one truck, you know, they've got, it might be a 30-minute or hour round trip or wherever they got to go to get rid of it. And you're just sitting there waiting, you know, with, you know, it's just keep stacking up material, and that's all you can really do instead of, and then if you're on a small lot like this, it starts to maybe get in your way or get piled up, you know, in big piles, and
moving it more than one.
Becomes inefficient.
We're basically pulling it up, making one stack, and it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, and about the time I would get a couple of trees cleared and get you a pile, you'd be done with the last one. You know, I mean, it was going that quick.
Rolls right along.
So
we got a few bigger stuff over here we are going to haul off. We're going to have one load of big chunks and debris and stuff, so some of that stuff we're not going to waste a lot of time on, but it is what it is. Yeah,
man, we kicked butt in here.
Yeah, thank you for your help, man.
Oh yeah, I had a blast today. I had a blast in the Kobelco, the 120, running that Fecon. It was a lot of firsts for me today, so it was a good time. And
we didn't break anything.
We did not break anything.
Other than the seat.
The seat, the lap bar.
Yeah.
That's not anything like super major, but you did sell the trailer.
I did.
Yeah,
Diamond
trailer's
C is gone.
Diamond C is gone. John was down here, and I walked down, I saw the guy pull it up. I was like, well, he either sold it or he got robbed. I don't know which one. So
she's gone.
All right, guys, we will be back tomorrow. We're out of here for the afternoon, so we will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.